Motivation is often regarded as the engine that powers human action, guiding us toward our goals and fueling our determination to overcome challenges. Whether we're striving for personal success, professional achievement, or even spiritual growth, motivation plays a crucial role in sustaining our efforts and driving us forward. But what exactly is motivation, and why does it fluctuate? How can we cultivate and maintain motivation, especially during times of difficulty or when the road to our objectives seems long and uncertain? This long exploration of motivation will dive deep into understanding its nature, the science behind it, strategies to harness and sustain it, and how to overcome obstacles that often drain our drive. Whether your aim is personal growth, professional success, or simply improving daily habits, learning to control and harness your motivation is the key to unlocking your full potential. Motivation is the psychological force that compels us to take action. It's the why behind everything we do, from the smallest daily tasks to our lifelong aspirations. Motivation can stem from external rewards or internal desires, but at its core, it's what energizes our behavior, gives us direction, and sustains our efforts over time. Motivation isn't static. It changes based on various factors, including our emotional state, physical condition, external environment, and mindset. For instance, on some days, we may feel highly motivated and energized to tackle our goals, while on others, we might struggle to find the drive to complete even simple tasks. Understanding the types of motivation can help us identify what drives us and how to maintain it. This type of motivation comes from within and is driven by personal satisfaction, curiosity, or a sense of accomplishment. For example, someone may write or paint simply because they enjoy the process and find fulfillment in creating something new. Intrinsic motivation often leads to higher engagement and sustained effort because the reward is tied to personal meaning rather than external outcomes. Extrinsic motivation is driven by external factors such as rewards, recognition, or fear of negative consequences. Examples include working hard to earn a promotion, studying to pass an exam, or exercising to lose weight. While extrinsic motivation can be effective in the short term, it may not sustain long-term effort unless it evolves into a deeper, intrinsic drive. This refers to a lack of motivation or desire to take action. It often occurs when individuals don't see the value in a task or believe they lack the ability to achieve it. A motivation can lead to procrastination, disengagement, or feelings of apathy. Several psychological theories help explain how motivation works and why it fluctuates. Understanding these theories can offer valuable insights into how to harness and maintain motivation. According to Abraham Maslow, human motivation is driven by the desire to fulfill a hierarchy of needs, ranging from basic physiological needs to self-actualization. Basic needs like food, water, and shelter must be met before an individual can focus on higher-level goals. Security, stability, and freedom from fear come next. Relationships, love, and belonging are essential for emotional fulfillment. Recognition, respect, and a sense of achievement are crucial for building self-worth. At the highest level, individuals are motivated to reach their full potential and pursue personal growth and creative endeavors. Maslow's theory suggests that motivation becomes more powerful as individuals move up the hierarchy, but they must first address their more basic needs. SDT posits that motivation is influenced by three fundamental psychological needs: the need to feel in control of one's actions and decisions, the desire to feel effective and capable in what one does, the need to feel connected to others and have meaningful relationships. When these needs are met, individuals are more likely to be intrinsically motivated and sustain effort over time. SDT also highlights the importance of autonomy, suggesting that people are more motivated when they have control over their choices and actions. Expectancy theory, developed by Viktor Vroom, focuses on the relationship between effort, performance, and reward. It suggests that motivation is driven by the belief that will lead to successful performance, will result in desirable outcomes or rewards. If individuals believe their efforts will not lead to success or that the rewards are not valuable, motivation will diminish. This theory emphasizes the importance of setting clear, achievable goals and ensuring that rewards are meaningful. Motivation is not just a psychological phenomenon. It's deeply rooted in brain chemistry and neural processes. Neurotransmitters, particularly dopamine, play a central role in motivation. Dopamine, often referred to as the feel-good neurotransmitter, is crucial for reward-based motivation. When we anticipate or achieve a reward, dopamine is released in the brain, creating a sense of pleasure and reinforcing the desire to repeat the behavior. This explains why motivation tends to increase when we experience success or positive reinforcement. However, dopamine isn't just about the reward itself. It's also about the anticipation of reward. This means setting small, achievable goals and celebrating progress can keep dopamine levels high, sustaining motivation over time. Our mindset plays a significant role in how motivated we feel. Carol Dweck's research on growth mindset versus fixed mindset reveals that individuals who believe their abilities can improve through effort, growth mindset, are more motivated to take on challenges and persist in the face of setbacks. Conversely, those with a fixed mindset may avoid challenges because they believe their abilities are static and unchangeable. Now that we've explored the theories and science behind motivation, let's dive into actionable strategies for cultivating and sustaining it. Vague goals are hard to achieve. Instead of setting abstract objectives like, be healthier, or, get better at my job, set clear, measurable goals. For example, I will exercise for 30 minutes, 3 times a week, or, I will complete a professional development course in 3 months. Large goals can feel overwhelming, leading to procrastination or burnout. Break your goals into smaller, manageable tasks, and focus on completing one step at a time. Each small success builds momentum, increases confidence, and keeps motivation high. Recognizing and celebrating progress, even small victories, helps maintain motivation. Celebrating creates positive reinforcement and triggers the brain's reward system, releasing dopamine, which increases your drive to continue working toward your goal. Visualization is a powerful tool for motivation. Creating a vision board filled with images and words that represent your goals can inspire and remind you of what you're working toward. Alternatively, writing a personal manifesto that outlines your values, aspirations, and commitments can serve as a motivational anchor. Understanding the deeper reason behind your goals is essential for sustaining motivation. Ask yourself, why do I want this? And continue digging deeper until you uncover your core motivation. When motivation wanes, reconnecting with your why can reignite your drive. The people around us have a significant impact on our motivation. Surround yourself with individuals who inspire, support, and encourage your growth. Whether it's a mentor, a supportive friend, or an accountability partner, having people who believe in you can keep you motivated even during tough times. When motivation falters, self-compassion is critical. Instead of beating yourself up over setbacks or delays, acknowledge your struggles and be kind to yourself. Treat yourself with the same empathy you would offer a friend, and use setbacks as learning opportunities rather than reasons to give up. Motivation can fluctuate, but habits can keep you on track. Developing a routine that supports your goals reduces the need for constant willpower. For instance, if you're working toward fitness goals, scheduling regular workout times can turn exercise into a habit rather than something you need to motivate yourself for each time. Procrastination is one of the most common obstacles to motivation. To overcome procrastination, focus on starting, rather than completing, a task. The ** 5-minute rule ** is a useful trick. Commit to working on something for just 5 minutes. Often, once you've started, the motivation to continue will kick in. Burnout can drain your motivation and make it difficult to sustain effort. To avoid burnout, prioritize self-care, maintain work-life balance, and take regular breaks. If you're already feeling burned out, step back, reassess your workload, and give yourself permission to rest. Fear of failure can paralyze motivation. To overcome this fear, reframe failure as a learning opportunity. Each setback is a chance to grow and improve. Embrace the idea that progress, not perfection, is the goal. Motivation is the key to unlocking our potential and achieving our goals. It's a powerful, dynamic force that drives us to take action, but it requires understanding, cultivation, and care. Motivation is a deeply personal and powerful force that shapes our actions, decisions, and ultimately, the direction of our lives. Throughout this exploration, we've delved into the complexities of motivation, from its psychological foundations to the science behind how our brains are wired to pursue goals. Understanding motivation in its entirety empowers us to take control of our actions and steer our lives toward meaningful and fulfilling outcomes. At its core, motivation is what drives us to take action, whether in the pursuit of personal growth, career success, or self-improvement. Knowing what motivates us and understanding the factors that sustain or hinder our drive is essential for long-term success. By recognizing the different types of motivation, whether intrinsic or extrinsic, we can identify our own triggers and learn how to use them effectively to achieve our aspirations. Intrinsic motivation, which is rooted in personal satisfaction, leads to long-lasting fulfillment and joy in the journey, while extrinsic motivation, driven by rewards or recognition, can propel us forward in specific tasks or goals. Understanding key theories such as Maslow's hierarchy of needs, self-determination theory, and expectancy theory has offered us a framework to view motivation not only as a personal drive but as a force influenced by our needs, environments, and expectations. These insights remind us that motivation is not one size fits all and that different individuals may require different approaches to stay engaged and inspired. The science behind motivation highlights how our brain's chemistry plays a pivotal role in how motivated we feel and how long we can sustain that drive. The release of neurotransmitters such as dopamine reinforces positive behavior and pushes us toward reward-based action. By leveraging this knowledge, we can develop practical strategies like setting smaller goals to trigger dopamine rewards more frequently, keeping us engaged in the process. Equally important is our mindset. The research on growth mindset versus fixed mindset reveals how our beliefs about our abilities influence our motivation levels. Cultivating a growth mindset encourages us to embrace challenges, learn from failures, and maintain resilience even when we face setbacks. This is crucial for sustaining motivation over the long term, as it allows us to view obstacles as opportunities for growth rather than as insurmountable barriers. While motivation may wane from time to time, there are practical strategies that can help us keep the momentum going. Setting clear, specific goals is one of the most powerful tools to maintain focus and drive. When goals are well defined, we can measure progress, celebrate milestones, and keep our eyes on the bigger picture. Breaking down larger objectives into smaller, manageable steps not only makes the process feel less daunting but also provides frequent opportunities to experience success, boosting our motivation to continue. In addition to goal setting, creating a vision board or personal manifesto can provide a constant source of inspiration and motivation. By visually reminding ourselves of what we're working toward, we reinforce our commitment and keep our long-term goals at the forefront of our minds. Similarly, surrounding ourselves with supportive and like-minded individuals can act as a buffer against moments of doubt or discouragement. A positive environment, filled with people who encourage and challenge us, strengthens our resilience and keeps our motivation high. Another vital strategy is recognizing the importance of self-compassion. When we encounter failures or slow progress, it's easy to lose motivation. However, by practicing self-compassion and treating ourselves with kindness, we create space for growth rather than self-criticism. This mindset not only protects our motivation but also fosters a healthy relationship with our goals and the efforts required to achieve them. Procrastination, burnout, and fear of failure are common barriers to motivation, but they can be managed effectively with the right strategies. For procrastination, the simple act of starting, even if for just a few minutes, can break the inertia and give us the push we need to continue. Developing habits that reduce reliance on willpower, such as time blocking and setting routines, can also help maintain consistent effort without having to rely on motivation every single time. Burnout, which often occurs when we push ourselves too hard without sufficient rest or balance, can be managed by prioritizing self-care and ensuring we maintain a healthy work-life equilibrium. It's important to recognize the signs of burnout early and take proactive steps to rejuvenate our energy, whether through breaks, hobbies, or reconnecting with the reasons behind our goals. Fear of failure, a powerful demotivator, can be reframed as a natural and necessary part of growth. By viewing failures as learning opportunities, we reduce the emotional weight they carry and remain motivated to press forward despite setbacks. In conclusion, motivation is not a one-time event but a continuous journey that evolves over time. As we grow, our motivations may shift, and the strategies we use to stay driven may need to be adjusted. Understanding that motivation is both a psychological and physiological process helps us see it as something we can cultivate rather than something that just happens. It is a skill that can be developed, managed, and refined. Ultimately, motivation is about connecting deeply with our values, dreams, and goals, and using that connection to fuel our daily actions. By leveraging both the psychological theories and scientific understanding of motivation, along with practical strategies, we can navigate the inevitable highs and lows of our journey. Whether your goal is to build a business, improve your health, grow spiritually, or master a new skill, motivation will be the engine that drives you forward. By staying attuned to your motivations, practicing resilience, and celebrating progress, you can unlock your potential and achieve lasting success. With a clear purpose, a growth mindset, and an unwavering commitment to your goals, you can harness the power of motivation to create a life that is both fulfilling and meaningful.